In 1993, 1 million people marched in Washington for gay rights, and in the process, brought over $177 million into the city. 1 year later in New York, hundreds of thousands of gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered people from around the world came together to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Stonewall and to participate in the Gay Games. The numbers of those out and proud were undeniable. And once again, with over $200 million brought into the city, the marketplace took notice.
I think it was in the 90s that we sort of went from being a gay movement to being a gay market. And there were so many people who came out that people realized this is an enormous source of disposable income.
In America, God is on the money, but in the corporate world, money is God. And whether it was true or not that gays were rich, this perception in the marketplace meant a new form of power.
For advertisers, gay couples fall into the category of pigs. Dual income, no kids.
Suddenly, gay culture is not just something to be feared, but it's something to be exploited and commercialized, and we can make money off of it. So let's go with it as far as we could.
And on Madison Avenue, gay buying power inspired gay sex appeal, with Calvin Klein leading the way.
The Calvin Klein ads that started to happen in the early 90s touched on the beginning of a phenomenon and a cultural change that was also going on. Tighty-whities became a fashionable thing to wear.
I remember seeing that first big sort of billboard in Times Square, and it was just, oh my God! It was like I died and gone to heaven. You know, it was amazing.
It was hard to ignore the newly sexualized male body, and straight men were challenged to live up to a gay standard.
Suddenly, gay and straight men were stocking up on moisturizer and going to the gym and buying the abdominizer.
While gay men were being targeted as consumers, lesbians were seen as a good sell. In 1993, Vanity Fair turned fantasy into a provocative cover with Katie Lang and Cindy Crawford. Fantasy or not, that image opened the gates in 1994 to a tidal wave of lesbian chic.
The chic lesbian movement was very white, size 8, and blonde.
I thought lesbian chic was just bizarre. The media industry will take anything that has a moment and package it and sell it. But a moment like that didn't accrue to give lesbians more power.
For the gay girls who made the surprise indie breakout film, Go Fish, the best response to fabricated chic was to put out a film meant to make it real for lesbians.
We were like, God, there's like no representation of lesbians that look anything like anyone we know. And so we just actually wanted to make a short film that showed just our lives. In many ways, we got really lucky, I think, in terms of just what Go Fish came to be in all that was going on at that time, in the very gay year of 1994.
I think a lot of that is because straight men have this very weird, sexual pull towards women together. Women are, in theory, less threatening, so they felt like that was okay.
In 1994, 6'4" drag artist RuPaul took that stereotype of a non-threatening woman to a whole new level, using the ultimate in female artifice to challenge and conquer the American mainstream.
RuPaul just knocked boundaries down right and left, Big, tall, black drag queen, so sure of himself. People who have that glow, that strength, that thing coming out of them, there's no stopping them.
RuPaul spanned the pop universe, from music to Mac to a successful variety show on VH1, becoming the first drag performer to consistently command a national audience on TV.
It's the front, and this is the back. Wow!
I became a household word. Grandma and Grandpa in Peoria know who RuPaul is. And it's pretty amazing, even to me. looking at it, that it could happen in such a homophobic, conservative country.
Get out of here and work it out.